Hey beautiful people, and welcome to the community chat. So I'm turning 30 tomorrow, and this video is for anybody who's turning any age in 2020. So as we know, we all had plans. Like, I was ready, I had a cruise planned, I was gonna do so many great things, but all that came crashing down.
Sorry you've been through so much, sweet babies. Gotcha. I'm not sorry.
But what I was able to do was reflect. You know, I did a lot of reflecting over this time, and I'm hoping, or from the conversations that I've had, I'm sure many of you had a chance to reflect as well. Eat certain foods, and So one of the first areas that I was able to kind of reflect on, and I'm sure a lot of us struggle with this, is weight loss, right? As far as I know, I've always kind of been up and down with my weight, and I'm still on this weight loss journey. But over COVID-19, especially when it hit, I was like, I'm not about to stay home and gain all this weight. So I definitely did a quick reflection of my eating habits, and I was just like, I have to get this together. So one thing that I learned as I was transitioning from eating out every night, just having a busy schedule, is just I have to make a lifestyle change. I can't just eat salad when I'm good and ready, eat fruit when I'm good and ready. And I know that we tend to do this, okay, let me do this crash diet, and it's just not sustainable. I've tried countless diets and it's not sustainable. So something that did help me out was just basically finding meals that I liked, and you know, just kind of sticking to it, right? So just finding meals that you like and kind of making them on a regular basis is just something that really worked for me, and I'm pretty sure it worked for everybody else. I know one of my go-tos have been like eggs and peppers and onions, and I know I need flavor in my food, so you definitely can't just cut everything out. So just kind of putting your favorite meal choices into circulation is always a good start, and just figuring out like the health content of it, and whatever works for you, because everybody's dietary needs are different. And you know, I finally discovered, like, when I eat bread, my face pops up. So you know, you gotta kind of figure out how your body reacts to things. Another thing is exercise, and how many of us hate exercising, right? Maybe you like it, I don't know, but I just find that the formal exercises is such you know, like but you kind of have to figure out stuff you like as well. So it comes with food and exercise. For me, I actually like biking, and I have one in my house, and I actually like doing skipping. So story time. When I was younger, I had asked my mother to buy me a skip it, and she just wouldn't get it. Like, I don't understand what the big deal was. So finally I was just like, okay, I made my own. But as an adult, I was like, you know what, I have my own money, and I'm just gonna go and purchase one. Like, why not, right? So I actually purchased it, and it's nice little exercise equipment to take, especially if you're going out. And I actually took mine with me when I came back from my trip from PA. So it's always just good to find things that you like to do so that you can stick to it. Another suggestion that I think will work for you, is that I call them informal and formal exercising. So sometimes, like when I wake up right away in the morning, I kind of just do push-ups or do a few jumping jacks. I have a kettlebell, I'll do a few swings, and then I'll kind of do little exercises throughout the day, just in case if I don't get to my major exercise, which is like my heavy rope or my biking, I still feel good about knowing that I did these little informal exercises. So the second thing that I reflected on was career. So I had set a goal for myself to be at a certain income bracket or income level by age 30, and I was able to accomplish it. But then, you know, what really kind of settled in over this time was that I want financial freedom, you know, it's kind of disheartening to have somebody or have an employer judge you based on your value, right? They put a price tag on you, like, I feel like you're worth this amount, so here's the price tag. And you have to try to find ways to bargain with them about what you're worth. And you know, you have to try to prove yourself. And I get it, life is kind of like about proving yourself, but it becomes really tedious and draining. And it's like I'm working to prove myself for another company when I should be working to prove myself for me. And this is why I'm here on this journal I'm here on this journey, starting this channel. So I want to become my own boss, and that is definitely a goal for me. And I'm definitely inspired just by the many people that I see on my feed. I see hair businesses and just people going into work for themselves, using their talents. So many things that I've seen on my IG, and I just think like, wow, you know, what's my talent, what's my skill? And I found that I was getting a lot of calls for a lot of advice and things like that. And I'm like, you know what, I would love to just share my thoughts with the world and find something that works for you. I think it's great if we really dig deep into ourselves and find where our talent is, so that we can share with the world. Like, we were given it for a reason. We can't be selfish with it. Another thing is relationships. So that's my number three, relationships. And you know, we tend to stick around in relationships more than we should, but this comes with like romantic and family or friendships. Sometimes the energy shifts, there's no balance anymore, there's a change, and we kind of just have to figure it out. Like, are who we surrounding ourselves with, are they draining us? Are they reciprocating? Are they giving us a balance that we need? A lot of the times that people don't, you know. And it's just kind of sad that we do stick around and they're just draining. And we have to make our choices to separate them, because it does clog our mind. And if people don't match up, or energies don't match up, it's okay to go your separate ways. And they may not even be a horrible person, but if you're not, you know, getting what you need from the relationship, it's still kind of draining you. Again, this is friendships, family, relationships. You know, just have to kind of learn when to walk away and think about when it's not serving you. So yeah, I mean, what are some things that you guys reflected on? Those were my 3 things, or my 3 areas that I reflected on, and I'm pretty sure plenty of you have had these same thoughts. So again, if you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.